that Intel that goes? Boo-doo.
That's a phone. T-Mobile.
Yeah. Oh, Intel's boom, 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 boom. No, wait, that's something else. What is the Intel?
That's Intel.
And then Arby's, we've got the meat. Boom, 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 boom.
That's from something.
Oh, it's from Arby's.
No, it's
because
like
they have the
sampled
meat.
From...
Dude, I always sit like this when I'm in this chair, and it's
Pusha
so
T.
sensual. It's Pusha T?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he made it.
We should get that.
They could have a blanket deal. They could have just bought the rights in perpetuity.
That's true.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I also wonder
With that song. T-O-C. Boom, boom.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Now that I've put positive vibrations through the device you're listening through.
Wow.
Welcome to AITA episode 28. 28.
Wow.
Yeah.
Multilingual.
I can count pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
You know this show. You know what we're about. We're gonna look at some stories online, and we're gonna decide if you are a bunghole or not.
Ooh.
Yep.
God,
Gotta use
hit 'em
some
with the
synonyms. Gotta use
bunghole.
some synonyms. So I think we just get freaking started.
Let's just
with
rip
the
it,
first
dude. Like a little
story
Band-Aid.
As soon as I pull it up on my phone. There we go. AITA story 1. Am I the asshole for breaking off all contact with my friends after they asked my ex out on a date? This one might be a bit long, so hold on. I wanted to add a little flair and say strap in, but hold on is fine. I met my ex at work through a mutual friend of mine. Keep in mind, this friend didn't interact with me nor my other friends before. We were roommates who worked at the same place, and even after some attempts would mostly just keep to himself. Even when my sister came and threw us all a party, he came in, ate some pizza slices, and left. Boss mode. Mm-hmm. All of that to say, we rarely interacted. We call this friend A. Okay. We will call this friend A, like the scarlet letter.
Yeah.
But after my ex, parentheses, at that time coworker, joined the company, we formed a group along with one of my other teammates who was a good friend, who we'll be calling S. So we've got A and S.
Mm-hmm. Ass.
Initially, when I started dating her, we kept things on the down low because we were a tight-knit group of 4 and didn't want to make it public to the company. With that said, I had a gut feeling that S had a crush on her, who I'll be calling K. So we've got A, we've got S, and we've got K.
Mm-hmm.
What does that spell?
Ask
Ask.
us.
Ask us.
Oh.
That's what we're here for.
I'm just you got it. I was just bullshitting. Okay. It was just a gut feeling, but was apparent even to my other friends who came and visited us for a month. Example, one time, K, S, A, and a bunch of other friends were drunk and asked to crash at my place. Me and Kay were dating at that point, so I was helping her decide on some of my clothes to wear, but we had closed the door. My other friends who were with me at that point mentioned to S that I was doing just that. But even after hearing that, he came up to my room and started banging like crazy, even after... Oh, hell yes. I love when people use slang that gives off where this is from.
Yeah, we know where you're from.
Even after Kay told him to bugger off as if to inspect what we were doing. It was only when Kay opened the door and asked him to fuck off that he did. There were many other similar instances as well. The other friend, A, while never doing anything of those sorts, would always complain to Kay that me and Kay were spending too much time together, even after he came to know that we were dating. Okay. Eventually, before me and Kay broke up, we were having some tumultuous time, and she confided in S. Oh. The problem is S talked about all this in his responses to a mutual friend who told all of this to me because he kept feeding her to break it off with me, and also seemed to revel in that fact. Oh, he kept like encouraging her.
Yeah. Like, I think you should break up with him.
Okay.
Here, have more cake. Break up with him.
Eventually, we did break up, and not even 2 weeks had passed that he asked her out, which I kind of had a gut feeling he would anyways. The thing is, I had asked him very much before I started dating Kay if he had a crush on her, because then I wouldn't ask her out. He had always said no, but immediately after Kay came into the equation, our communications reduced significantly. But I'll take part of that blame as well. Me and A kept on friendly terms after all that, and even went on a trip together, during which he mentioned that he rarely communicated with S and K. Note, I didn't ask him to pick sides or anything like that at any point. Anyways, a couple of days after, I came back to the city. Me and Kay grabbed coffee. At that point, Kay mentioned that A, in fact, had shared all of our trip details with her, even sharing the Google Doc where all of us had planned our itinerary. What the fuck? She even mentioned that A had asked her out a month after we broke up. Damn. What the hell? At that point, I ceased all communication with everyone involved. So, gang, am I the asshole for breaking off all contact with everyone involved?
I
I would
I'm
say
so thankful that we have names and not letters.
Yeah.
Because boy, does that make it harder to follow something.
so okay, break it down.
Yep.
K is the girlfriend.
K,
Yep.
K is the
ex-girlfriend.
K is
Ex-girlfriend.
the object of desire.
For
in this
literally, I
story.
guess she
the
has
forbidden
like,
fruit.
a succubus,
Yes.
apparently, because every single man,
siren.
the second a man she becomes single, a man's like, "Hey, would you like to go out with me?"
They're diving off the ship, swimming towards the island on their
Also,
Odyssey shit.
Do they live in a company town? They all work for the same company.
They all work
live
at
together.
Pat-
They're all in a
Pawtucket
friend
Pat's
group.
brewery.
They're in a mining town. And they're all
Exactly,
coal
yeah.
miners.
They don't have like any money of their own. They're being given money.
They all
for,
work
like,
on an oil rig.
Yeah, they're
We
getting
have
Stanley
company
Nichols.
So K is the object of desire.
Mm-hmm.
S is the friend that was much more aggressive.
I thought S was
About-
the chill one. No, S is the aggressive
S
one.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
S was the more aggressive one, and then A was the one that on
A
the
was
surface was
chill.
trying to
Chill,
seem chill,
yeah.
but
Like, I
also
haven't
had
talked
some
to them.
intentions of their own.
Yeah.
I would say no. I would say
Not the
probably
asshole.
not.
I will say the thing where you're like, S asked her out, like after, like I asked her before we started dating if he had a crush on her, and he said no. And it's like, I think to an extent, he probably had no idea, because I think it doesn't say you guys knew each other before. You
Yeah.
became the group after.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like being like, do you have a crush on this person? And they're being like, oh, no, not really. And then you probably spent like months to a year or so together. And he's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He was still scummy about being like, you should break up with your boyfriend and go out with me.
Yeah,
That
I
part's
also
scummy.
feel like a person having a crush on a girl does not exclude you guys from dating.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like they're
Like-
Oh, yeah.
If I had issue with that statement where he was like, because if he had a crush on her, I wouldn't have dated her.
Yeah.
I can get.
I
if-
like get what you're saying.
I understand
but
from a perspective of like,
Yeah.
they have to be young.
you know, they're
is
not
my-
like
That-
fucking,
they definitely
you know,
feel
he's
young.
probably not like, this is my dream person. Like he's probably
Yeah.
like, I'm into this person, I'll date them, but I don't want to rock the boat of this group, you know, if it means
That's fair.
you know.
Yeah,
I also think secretly dating and stuff like that is
screams young.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
screams young, especially because it's like this is not a good idea really in any circumstance
I
unless you
think-
are like worried it will put you in immediate danger or
Yeah.
something.
I
think,
because
too-
it's just gonna be when he finds out, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you guys have actually been dating for 4 months? That kind of sucks to hear.
Yeah,
you guys
like, why'd you keep
just
that a
trust
secret?
me."
Yeah. I think too, like trying to say like you're dating on the down low, it kind of insinuates that you kind of already knew that these people were probably into K.
Or weird.
Yeah, or like would be weird about it, you know, regardless of if you
Yeah.
asked or not.
he came
But
up banging on the door.
Yeah,
while
that's
you guys were
crazy.
This whole
dating?
friend group just feels weird.
That's crazy.
Bizarre.
I keep picturing them as obsession.
Don't
From obsession.
Are you changing with him in there?
Why are you doing that?
Are you both naked in there right now? Tell me. Tell me. Are you both naked?
I want to change it there too.
I can help you pick better
Are you both
clothes.
naked? Please be honest with me.
I definitely agree. Like, you don't just like, I understand you guys are roommates, so you think it'd be uncomfortable to be like, hey, I'm going to ask this person out. Do you have a crush on them? But I don't think it's so bad that you're like, I got to keep it a big old secret from my
Yeah.
roommate
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, if she's coming over and stuff, there is no, like, I don't know
There's
how
no
you would
hiding
keep it a
that.
secret.
Yeah. But no, I think it's kind of funny because he's just the OP here is being attacked from two fronts.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really anyone to confide in this
They're
instance.
pincer maneuvering. him.
Yeah.
Except for your ex-girlfriend, who seems pretty chill. And
Yeah.
based on this, it doesn't sound like she went out with either of them. They asked her
Right.
out.
And then she sat down with him and was like, by the way, he told me everything about your trip.
Yeah. After he said,
I think dropping all of them is a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sounds like one of those drama riddled groups that just fuel with the drama and
get
just
out.
cut it out.
Yeah.
I
Which
really,
I got wrong in Jeopardy.
these sorts of things are just like when people are this dependent almost on like the drama. I think
I
you
hate
just
that
gotta,
shit,
you
dude.
just gotta cut the cord. Bro.
Like sharing the itinerary is a level
So
of like,
weird.
So bizarre.
yeah, it's a
not
level
like-
of like, I have to report to this person.
It's
You
one
know,
thing
it's-
to tell her about it, to send her the Google Doc. Like,
Here's
this
what
is
they
where we're
did.
gonna be.
Yeah.
And I like, that's fine, I guess. If you say, hey, I sent it to her, and not being like, I don't even really talk to her
Right.
anymore. I don't even like her. I think she's kind of stinky. I
That's
think
the
she's kind of
weird thing.
weird for the things that happened.
It's like if he was like, oh, Kay was asking about the trip. so I told her about it. That's one thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, being like, dude, I don't fuck
don't
with them
even
anymore
talk with those
because
guys
like I'm
anymore.
on your side, and then Kay's like, yeah, he talks to me all the time and sends me everything.
He
It's
also
like, what
asked
the
me
fuck?
out as well.
Yeah.
Like what?
What? Yeah.
Dude's
Imagine,
a little snake.
Yeah.
imagine 2 weeks after you break up with your boyfriend, his old roommate comes up and it's like, baby girl, I would love to go out with you. And you're like, oh, I'm just making, I
No.
assume this is what she said. She's like, oh, okay, no, thank you. And then you're like, well, at least that's over with. And then 2 weeks later, his other friend comes over and is like, hey, baby girl. And you're like, oh, fuck, man.
You hear a lot about girls who are like, it sucks to find out
That your
that
guy
your
friend-
guy friend is just into you. And I feel like this is that exact story where she's probably like, what the hell?
God
It was
damn it.
3 times.
Yeah.
just-
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I have a whole friend group. All of them were just waiting to date me. And it's just like, what the hell? Yeah, it must be
Anyway.
nice, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I've
But-
never been asked out by Chase or Aaron, C or A.
It's because we can't do this, dude. We have too much respect
Aaron's
for
our
Monique, man.
HR guy.
Well, and that's why I put the pillow between
Yeah,
us.
I was going to say.
You know, you guys remember that? You'd go to a sleepover, have to share a bed, and be like, dude,
Pillow
put
wall.
pillows between us because I don't want you to come make out with me in the middle of the night.
As you would do.
These pillows will stop that
I
inevitability.
don't want the kissy demon. To,
Yeah, please,
It's
no,
not gonna
dude.
Get you. It's
We
not
know-
going to get you.
We know how you get at 3 a.m., man.
The witching hour. It takes
Yeah, you
over.
get
And
frisky.
you start going crazy on me, even though we're 10. Yeah,
But
you're
yeah, I don't
not
think
the
yeah,
asshole.
No, you're
really.
not the asshole at all.
You're just surrounded by really weird people, and maybe, if anything, maybe my judgment of you is affected by the fact you were friends with these people. But that's the worst conceivable thought I have of
Yeah.
you. I think you're a fine gentleman or girl.
Yeah, and once again, so many of these stories come down to people who I'm assuming in this case are younger, and it's like you said, it's just a part of life you go through, and
Yep.
that's how you learn.
Yep.
I got a fun idea.
Yeah.
How a game to play because
Dude,
they
I
don't give
love
us
games.
ages. How old do you think these people are?
I think
I would
this
say,
is
like-
fresh out of high school.
I would say, yeah,
like that 18,
late teens,
yeah,
like
19.
maybe early 20s.
Yep. Like
Yes.
this screams to me.
I'm learning independence and like
Yes,
emotional
my
independence
year
for the
after
first
high
time.
school, I had
Mhm.
my first job at the yogurt shop, and like had my friend group from work.
Yeah.
That's what makes me think they're
Dated my
like
coworker.
immediately out of high school.
Wow.
Immediately out of high school is the fact that they're like, yes, we all work together. Let's fucking live together,
Yep.
bitch. Let's all come together and live in the same apartment.
Yep.
Don't you worry, big dog. You are fine.
Crushed it.
They still have lessons in life to learn. I'm sure they will.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
you're good.
You are all good.
You're good.
You're
I wanted
good.
to join the club too.
North the
Look at- sorry, the pillow, dude. See, that's why you
That's
put
the
it there.
kiss-
No, that's the
demon.
thing
That's
is
the
if the
kissy
pillow
demon.
wasn't here, you would have never even thought to do that. The pillow's adding a barrier. It's like the
It's like
Berlin
a-
Wall. You
I was
wanna
literally
reach
thinking Berlin
across.
Wall.
You want to reach across.
Yeah, tear that wall down. Or other outcome.
Gorbachev.
Here, I couldn't get past the barrier. I went here. Imagine how much further I could have gone without the pillow, though.
Mr.
I'll try-
Gorbachev,
okay, let me cross my
tear
legs a
down
little
that
more.
pillow. Good story 2 time.
Yes.
Two time.
Two time.
2 time.
Rubs chin.
Is he still?
Yeah, probably.
Wait, let me see.
Their consequences aren't real.
I want to see just what his analytics are looking like.
Not as good.
I mean,
30K a video.
he's not just doing live streams. He's like posting videos now.
What, like on what? Games?
Let's see.
Chicken wing tier list.
Dr. Disrespect speaks fluent Chinese again.
I
Dr.
love the again in that title is load bearing.
Dr. Disrespect roasts Twitch's biggest streamers.
Look at that
Oh
thumbnail.
my oh
That's
my
an awesome
God.
thumbnail, man.
Dr.
The
Disrespect.
Tarkov one. Chase, look at that.
Oh,
You see
yeah.
that? Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Absolute dweeb.
Dr. Disrespect hated this. Now he loves it. It's kids.
Am I the asshole for leaving a wedding reception after the bride and groom had us drive to 4 different locations over 30 miles through LA traffic in 100-degree Fahrenheit heat?
This already sounds like a nightmare.
Holy wait.
This sounds like a nightmare.
I picked this one
Oh.
not because I read the title and I was like, I think these guys are clearly not going to be the asshole, but I gotta see
Like,
what
what
this
happened.
wedding sort of.
Yep.
I did a Trump thing right here. Wedding situation.
wedding.
Wow, the wedding situation is crazy.
I'm too nervous to even try, so mine's not good.
You have to try. That's the first step.
I'll get there.
Everyone takes their first step. Everyone takes their first jump. shot.
Wow.
Wow. Hello. We took.
100 degrees.
We went to a.
That game we were just talking about, the recording or something.
Yeah, just Trump speeches.
Speech.
Probably a lot less chance of copyright problems.
It's so good. Hello. We went to a wedding on Saturday, and after the ceremony, which ended around 12, we were all given an address for the reception. We get there, and after we all finished eating salads, chicken, fish, the bride and groom stand up and ask the guests to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the reception, 12 miles away.
What?
Mind you, there's about 75 to 100 guests.
Jesus.
We head over where there's another meal, a main course of Mexican food, which was okay. After we finished eating again, they stood up and asked us to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the party. There was no dancing, no speeches. We just sat and ate. I expected it to be a hall with a dance floor in the same building or something, but nope. 8 miles further, taking us further into downtown LA.
Damn.
By now it's 4 p.m. We've paid a $12 valet at restaurant 1 and $18 at restaurant 2. Some of the guests were a little pissed off, but we all head out and went. Took about 40 minutes to get there in traffic, but it was almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit that day. We get to restaurant 3. This time desserts were served. $20 parking, same thing.
Jesus.
They got up and asked us to go to location 4 for the remainder of the evening, and they didn't even say what will be there. It was 30 miles away, like 30 miles further out from the main wedding ceremony and my home. At that point, I'm almost 60 miles away from home. I later found out there was an open bar and a dance floor, and that's where the quote-unquote party was. At this point, I said my congrats and went home. It was already 7 p.m. and we were sweaty from the extreme heat, overworked, and exhausted from all the driving. I found out yesterday that almost half the guests went home. Now I'm wondering if I did the wrong thing by leaving. I feel bad that they had to go to the main party with almost half their guests. I also understand they wanted to do something different and memorable for their wedding, but the driving was just hectic. It felt inconsiderate to have almost 100 guests drive from place to place in LA traffic just to eat at another location rather than actually celebrate together. And that's not even thinking about the $50 in valet we spent at the 3 places. I asked and venue 4 was also $18 valet. Maybe I should have just sucked it up, driven the extra 30 miles, and stayed for the actual party. At the same time, it was already 7 p.m. and we'd been doing this for basically the entire day. I would have just sat in a chair fanning myself with my feet up. Am I the asshole?
Oh my god.
No.
I'm glad you picked that one because you're right. It is obviously
You are not the asshole.
but that's diabolical.
Yeah.
I want to hear if you can get us the
couple.
newlywed couple. I want to hear why the fuck they
Yeah,
did this.
what the hell?
That's fun for nobody, including the bride and groom. That's horrible.
I think the bride and groom, being the bride and groom, are probably being driven in like some sort of limousine, so they probably fucking loved it. They were probably,
they
like,
got to
this
leave
is...
before everyone else.
Yep.
Oh,
Also,
yeah. They were the ones that were like, okay, we're going,
this-
follow us.
there was a sentence where he said, I understand they wanted to do something different and memorable. This is the most LA bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
Look how different our wedding was kind of thing. That's lame as shit. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I'm so confused because like I understand if you go to a place and you're like, no, we love like this place's food. We want to eat here for
Yep.
like brunch.
Yeah, I'll give you 2
Or if it's-
locations.
Yeah. Or if it's memorable for like you went to your first date here or
Right.
something, and it's a
Yeah,
nice
like maybe the
restaurant.
place they got dessert at, they were like, we only like the dessert from here. Just get it catered.
Yeah. There's
I'm
no
sure
way
most
they
restaurants
don't
in
cater.
LA probably offer some kind of
Yep.
catering thing for weddings. Like,
Absolutely. That
I will give you 2 locations. I still would not like it. I'm an old man at heart. I would complain about like if it was 2 locations 15 miles away or something and there's traffic, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? But I do it.
I was gonna say, fun game. When would you guys have bailed out in this story?
probably after
same
location,
point.
like
Same point.
2, maybe like maybe I would be considering it at location 3. I
Yeah,
would be considering
think
it.
I would be-
sounds like those 3 were at least somewhat close together, but when I looked and saw 30 miles, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I am out.
I'm a big guy that's against secondary locations. Secondary
No, I think second location. I think is
Never
awesome.
let them take you to the second
Never let
location.
them
Your
take you
chances
to
of survival go through the floor.
It's game.
When you get to the second location,
You're
your
not
chances
getting
of being
found.
found are almost zilch.
How is anyone gonna find? It's like when you get stuck in the forest and it's like don't walk
Exactly.
around.
Don't move. Second locations are dangerous.
Unless
Third
you-
and fourth, impossible.
Unless you make a treasure map.
Sounded
leading
like-
to
sounded
you
where
leave
you are.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Sounded like Schmidt there. Third and fourth, impossible.
Impossible.
I think
I'm gonna be a millionaire. Schmidt.
I think second location. I think I'm cool with that. I think it's fun, whatever, especially if it's close. The third location, I think on the drive to the third, like by second location, I mean like initial wedding, going to that first spot is the second location. When we're on the way to the where this guy bailed out, I would be like leaning over to my girlfriend, like, "How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Oh, dude,
are you feeling all right?"
Raging in the car to Monique. I'd be like,
Just-
"This is the stupidest fucking wedding I've
Ever been to?
I'd suck it up. I'd get to the third location, and when they said fourth, I'd turn to her and be like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you can go without me. I'm going
I
home.
think it's a
Yeah.
really smart way to weed out through the people that aren't the real ones, though.
Yep.
Oh my god, no! That's exactly what this couple's thinking. Is like,
Oh,
you
absolutely.
don't
Yeah.
really
Oh,
fuck
they
with
are.
us.
We're gonna
'cause
get
you don't-
old friends.
Yeah.
You
Thanks
didn't
for all the
drive
real
with
ones.
Yeah, and
for
I'd be like,
staying.
you are right.
Yeah.
Like, I am not real enough for that.
But they don't realize that by being like testing you like this, that they themselves are not the real ones.
Yep.
Like
I was
they are-
testing them too. Are you a friend who's going to make me to go to four
Four
locations
different
for your
locations.
wedding?
Also, the reception is like 10 hours.
That's insane.
Because ceremony they said was at noon,
it was
right?
At noon.
Yes.
And they were like, it was 7 p.m. and we would have driven. It would have taken them an hour probably
Yeah, that's
to
just
drive to probably
noon
more.
to 7, then they leave. So yeah, and then you've got bar and dancing. That's probably going till 10 or 11 at least. That is 10 or 11 hours for a wedding. That's fucked up.
Oh,
you're not that important.
I was gonna say, I'm actually thinking about it now. I can't believe this person stayed that long. From 12, the wedding,
12 to
getting there
7.
at like 10 or whatever, probably.
Yeah.
Wedding being done at 12, going to the first reception,
Oh.
all the way to that's so much.
No,
I
you're
would've been-
right. It says the ceremony ended around 12.
Yeah, I would have bailed way before 7
So
p.m.
all that
I
after
think.
that was reception.
Holy shit.
You know what would have
Receive this fist in your face.
You know what would have happened? We would have been at the second location, and then Edgar or someone would have been like, "Who's hopping on the game tonight?" And I would have been like,
I'm out.
"I actually can't be at this wedding the entire
Boys
day."
are playing Magic Chameleon.
Yeah,
I'm
like how I
going
I
home.
cannot be here for 10 hours.
No.
It's not that I don't want to celebrate you, because I've spent the
No, you
prior
already
5
did.
hours celebrating you.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to feel any form of
No,
guilt.
that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
I hate that. I was very big at my wedding on that ceremony's quick because nobody wants to sit in and watch that. Let's be honest. All you people out there having 2-hour, 3-hour ceremonies, like, do your thing. It's your day. It's fucked up. 30 minutes, you're good. Get married.
I was gonna say, you even had like the party after the reception, and where it was walking distance from the venue.
Yeah, it was all enclosed. And you had the ceremony, then you walked this way for cocktail hour and this way for reception.
Ceremony, going to 3 different locations to eat the dinner over the. You're giving people
Yeah, what's
dinner.
the thought there?
It's
Why 2
dinner over the
dinners?
course of 5 hours.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I could get, if you just cut out Mexican dinner that doesn't sound very good,
Right.
then it's probably fine. People are probably chill. Just
Yeah.
have
I
like,
think-
some
I'm
form
still
of, like,
pissed about the last location, but you're like, aha, I'm
Honestly,
quirky, dinner and dessert.
I think chicken, fish for whatever lunch they had right after. Take you to the dessert place.
Yeah.
Then the party venue. That's perfect. Like,
Honestly, if you want to have this weird, quirky wedding, I'll even give you ceremony. You go to food. From food, you go to the final venue where there is dessert
catered.
and dancing and bar.
yeah.
Mhm.
Then you've got your 3 location bullshit going on, but like people are probably sticking with you. But you get Mexican food and dessert at different spots. Why are you doing that?
There's no way it's like a saving money thing. Like this has to
No.
be more expensive.
That's
Oh, it's gotta
5
be
locations.
insane.
Yeah.
5. It's fucked up.
Man, you
It's
are
making me
not
mad.
the asshole.
No.
And you know that.
You got the fuck out of there.
You know
when
you're not
needed
the
to.
asshole. These people suck. That is, I'm gonna say it again. That's some LA bullshit.
Yeah,
That's very
it's-
like just extra.
Yep.
It's-
This is your day, but you still need to not make your guests miserable.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of that?
It almost feels like two, especially because it's LA, like two divorcees who are getting, like, people who have done the whole wedding thing before, and they're like, we're gonna make this one extra memorable.
this one's
And
gonna be
also, we have so
crazy.
much fucking money to spend on this
Yeah, we're gonna
wedding.
do whatever we want.
It just feels like people who have like almost like a Real Housewives style wedding, where it's like, we have so much money to spend on this wedding, dude. We have so much money to
You guys
spend.
have heard when I forgot my suit at the wedding, right?
No,
No,
You guys haven't?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
You forgot your
tuxedo?
suit.
Not to my wedding.
Oh, okay.
To one that Monique was a bridesmaid in. It was in Massachusetts in a very small town, and we go there, and I pack my bag. I always hang my suit up the night before, and then I'll fold it up, put it in. And I get there, I'm on a call in my hotel room, and I'm pacing around, and I was like, this call's going long. The wedding's in 2 hours, 2.5 hours when I have to be there. And I was like, I'm going to pull out my suit, hang it up, turn the shower on, like let it steam it out a little bit. Like, that's weird. It's not in my suitcase. And I was like, Monique, we changed hotel rooms. And I was like, did you hang my suit up in the old hotel room? And she was like, no, why? Like, ... I was like, oh, fuck. I do not have a suit. I don't have anything resembling a suit.
to
I am
wear.
in shorts and a t-shirt, and that's all I have in my suitcase. So literally, it just is pure like solution mode. My brain shuts off all non-essential functions. There's a random boutique suit shop like 20 minutes up the road. I call and I'm like, this is my size. Can you please lay out everything I have? The dude was a G, like absolutely hooked me up. I go in, he fits me on the spot. He's got the cuffs with like the pins are inside the cuff to hold it up and stuff, just a temporary cuff and everything. I literally get the suit, get a shirt, he cuffs it all. I get in the car, go straight to the wedding. I make it with like 2 minutes to spare. And Monique had told all of the bride's party, and they're all like, how did you get a suit? And it's just like, why would you tell them first of all?
Oh, yeah.
But also I'm sitting there, I was like, holy shit. It was like the most exhilarating experience. I would
It was the
suggest
John
it.
Wick thing.
It
He's
really
like,
was. It was like my John
tie
Wick
to
moment. That's how it felt.
You got the like
I thought
you're holding the suit jacket up to block bullets.
block bullets.
One of the other salespeople came over, and he was like, yeah, like I heard you're cutting it close. He was like, my closest was like 8 hours before a wedding. He was like, the wedding's tomorrow. And I was like, the wedding's in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And he was like, what the fuck? I was like, I need you to finish these pins now. Sorry, random Matt
No,
story
that was
time.
fine. I like that.
I was gonna say, I thought we were about to get the story of Matt going to a wedding in Gorpcore or something like that.
No, I would have been kidding. Let me, here, I'll find you a picture.
Matt going in Arc'teryx, pulling up.
There you go.
Echo Unlimited.
That's the suit I got fitted 1 hour before.
Wow, it looks good
Nope.
actually.
Ooh.
Something
Not
about the
bad.
colors of it make you look like an NFL head coach.
I can see that.
You know what I
actually.
mean? Or like a commentator.
But yeah, that was a crazy day. I had the shoes. That's the only thing I had was the shoes. I
Huh.
don't know how that happened.
should-
And there was a
up
bunch of
using the
smoke
shoes.
coming out of them.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. All right.
Someone got vaporized.
Sorry, you want me to go to story 3?
Dude, do it.
Okay, man.
Is there a story 4? I can rip a story 4.
There is a
Yeah, there is
four.
a story
Dude,
for it.
yes, dude.
All right, here we go. Have you ever realized almost all the stories are like boyfriend, girlfriend, wife?
It's
this
a lot
and
of relationship
that?
stuff.
Where's our like
'Cause I-
grandpa keeps putting his fungus toes in the hot tub?
Well, we had the Russian
yeah
thing.
That's true.
I think the drone
That's true.
story.
That's true.
But a lot of it is like relationship.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
life.
True. There's one guy who keeps trying to get me. He submits it every time. He's done it like 6 times. One time he uploaded it like 3 times.
Oh.
And he's talking about doing a coordinated poop attack against his grandma or something like that. And I'm like, that's not
Call
really
it the poop
like,
strike.
You're lying to me.
Right,
Even
like
if you
you're not
aren't,
actually trying to do this.
even if you did this, that's mean to your grandma,
Yeah,
and
don't
you're
be mean to your
trying
grandma.
and you're trying to get on the show by talking about poop and
Poop
that's
strike.
not-
everybody in
That's
the comments
nasty.
is going to request the coordinated poop strike story now.
And I don't care.
Yeah, you're not going
You're
to
not
get
getting
it.
the poop strike
We're not
story.
giving him the time of day.
I like that little tangent. That'll be good. That's good for Spotify.
Yes,
Which if you want to
exactly.
listen to a lot of unedited stuff that we talk about that maybe gets cut from the YouTube video versions, then head to the Spotify and the link in the description
And
below.
once again, I want to reiterate, we're not trying to punish you for watching on YouTube. It just feels like it's we like
variety.
this to be a nice
Concise
condensed.
one.
concise. It's the purpose. Where over there, you get us saying our stupid shit. We say stupid shit here too, but we yap for a long time over there.
We're
So
talking like Chip and Dale dancers over
and
there.
crazy, by the way, on Spotify. Last I looked, we had 800 5-star reviews. We're just three little guys sitting on couches. That's genuinely really cool. Thank you for
Y'all are
that.
sweet.
So if you go over and listen, if you already have premium, it's ad free. Leave us a review.
Want to
When
break
we
from the
get
ads?
When we get 1,000 5-star reviews, we'll stand up. We'll do a big live stream where we give each other 1,000 5 stars on our bellies.
I was like, I can see a cool live stream, something happening. Not that.
3 guys slapping our bellies really hard.
You've seen the gif of the big brown guy, and he's like, all right.
Story 3. How do you tell a roommate you don't want their 43-year-old boyfriend coming over and staying the night? This question pertains to a situation my wife is in. For context, for the next few months, my wife and I are long distancing across the country. My wife, both of us are 24, is completing her English education degree by doing her student teaching on the west side of the U.S., near the college we were going to. I have moved back to Georgia,
Hey, rep.
where we plan to live when she's done, so I can go ahead and get a stable income and build a house for us. Adorable. Any advice for this situation is also welcome. The end. No. Now, to fry the bigger fish. My wife's roommate, 22, has a 43-year-old. It just says has a 43-year-old. Has a 43-year-old boyfriend, which is already obviously pretty weird. I agree. In an apartment shared by 4 women in their early 20s, 3 of them already having shared discomfort with the situation to this roommate, having someone their dad's age not only dating their peer, but also sleeping over and taking showers in their bathroom is just such a gross thing to think about.
That is crazy.
He's fucking waking up in the morning doing like
Exactly.
the dad sounds when he wakes up.
Yeah, he sits there
Just
and
these 20s, these girls in their 20s.
They're-
This dude's just walking around fucking like scratching his heart-shaped
the
boxers.
wife
like-
beater, the white wife beater, as he scratches the stomach.
They're watching something on the TV. They're watching like Ted Lasso, and then he walks in, he just stands there, and he's like
Throws up a
standing
little
behind
bit.
the couch.
He's got cereal in his mouth, and he's going, I went to high school with that guy.
That's Sudeikis, right? That's Sudeikis right there.
Used to date his mom. 3. All right, so
Dude,
Olivia
he's
Wilde went to my
also
high school. I liked her. She was in my
43
math class.
43-year-old man living with a bunch of 20-year-old
Yep.
women, I assume.
Yes.
He's blasting those toilets.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
seeing apocalyptic levels of like.
That's
I
a
feel bad
that's a
for them.
coordinated poop attack.
That's a coordinated poop attack.
and it's not on grandma.
Now, you know what would be awesome? I think it would be an awesome sitcom if they weren't dating and it was just a 43-year-old man who had to live with like a bunch of 22-year-olds.
Isn't that just like New Girl?
Can I-
Isn't that New Girl?
No, they're all like 30.
They're all in the same age.
Yeah.
What is
yeah.
better right now? Because I have a great, crazy story to share. Should I do it at the end of this or tell you right now?
In the middle of the story.
In the middle?
I genuinely think.
Okay, I'll be fast.
Okay.
In college,
Yes.
Monique and I live in different dorms, obviously. She
'Cause you're both
has,
religious.
Yeah, because we're very
Yeah.
religious and not allowed on the same floors.
Mhm.
She has a random roommate. She's in a 4-person dorm. Each person has their own bedroom in the dorm, but random person that the 3 of them don't know. The 3 are already friends.
Mhm.
She seemed nice, whatever. One day I'm over and she brings over her boyfriend, who is clearly older. I wouldn't say 43 to 22 like this. It was probably like 30 something and she's
crazy.
like 20, which is still crazy. But then one day we go over and he's there and she's not, which is already kind of strange. And then
I've taken her place.
he shows up with his 5-year-old son and they start staying there. Him and his 5-year-old
college
son.
dorm.
Yes, with her. One day, Monique and I walk out of her dorm room. They are both gone, and the son is just sitting alone on the couch.
Watching Coco Melon.
Just literally watching TV. And we were like, do you know where they are? And he was like, they went to get lunch. And we were like, that's not okay. So then
and this is a dorm room with 4 other people.
yes. And so we obviously...
Yeah, babysitters.
What?
They did not go to get lunch.
No, I think they just abandoned the kid.
Is
So
that really?
yeah, it was actually very sad for the kid. I felt horrible for the kid. They were freaks.
So the roommate and the husband just ran off.
It was just her boy. They didn't run off. They did eventually come back, but it was like hours.
It was 5
later.
years
They
later.
just left us to babysit without saying a word.
What the hell?
We tell the RA on the floor, who then tells campus security, because we're like,
This should,
we're 20.
Yeah.
There's a 5-year-old on this couch. Like, this is weird. They were already very uncomfortable with the guy staying there and showering there and doing all that.
Oh, so
And
they
then-
already knew that was happening.
Yes.
Okay.
They did not like it, but kept it to themselves. And then when the kid showed up, they were like, this is fucked up.
the
Like,
roommates,
that
or
is so
did the
messed up.
school know that guy was staying there?
The school definitely did not.
Okay,
Because
I was
that
gonna
was not
say,
allowed.
that would be insane.
Because they'd have to like sneak him up and stuff. He
Mhm.
doesn't have his ID.
Oh, true.
So they
He doesn't have a license.
Yeah. Security
He just
took
holds up
the
an
kid
amiibo
and
to the
held
little
him.
scanner and it lets him in.
But I just remember she got so mad because obviously like the boyfriend's pissed, not allowed to be there. She ended up getting kicked out of the dorm and had to go to a different dorm or something. And I was just kind of like, how are you the mad one in this situation?
Yeah.
Like you left a 5-year-old
That's
in the dorm with us.
crazy.
It
Was the 5-year-old chill?
He was chill
Was
as
he
fuck.
chill, chopping it
I'm
up?
pretty sure we made him pancakes. It was in the morning. and I think,
Oh,
like,
that's
they had
cute.
like a little kitchenette, and I think we were like, we're gonna make pancakes, and made him pancakes. So
He was fucking like,
kid was super chill.
he's like, oh, what's up?
Oh, yeah,
watch some
dude. I
Cocomelon.
think they're at lunch or something,
When
bro.
these fruits jump across the
Louis.
screen, I lose my shit, bro.
Yo, usually
hey,
I'm
bro, bring it in. Yo,
pancakes,
you're
he's like,
tall as
oh,
fuck.
shit.
He's like, yo, you're tall as fuck,
Oh,
bro.
You're like
you
three
play
of me,
ball,
bro.
man. You hoop.
You're like 3 of me, bro.
So, all right, sorry.
Bro,
back to the
usually I'm
story.
watching Portrait of a Lady on Fire, but I smoked this crazy shit, and now these fruits are jumping. I love this.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm on one today. Sorry.
So to recap,
43-year-old
43
living
in
with
the
a-
door or
living
in
with
the
the wife's roommate.
yeah, they're
They're all
all about
uncomfortable.
22.
Yeah.
It's 4 women. He's dating one of them.
Okay.
Blowing up their bathrooms.
Yeah.
That's not
Also,
in the
there's
story.
4 women living there. He's dating one of them, and it says 3 of them have already expressed their comfort.
Yes.
It's like that's everybody.
That's
else who lives
everybody
there.
That's the
except
majority.
the girlfriend. Yeah, guys, I'm also uncomfortable with him.
My
being-
boyfriend being here.
I just don't know how to tell him. To make things even worse, they've started to have very loud sex with everyone.
Fantastic.
I didn't even
when
read this part.
I said with everyone. When everyone is trying to sleep. Me saying with everyone while they're trying to sleep is worse. Though my wife can't hear them in her room, she can hear them from the hallway and has to use the downstairs bathroom since they're playing bumper cars next to the one upstairs. My wife struggles with anxiety, so you can imagine she struggles to sleep while knowing he's there. I've told her to make a note of anything weird they/he does and to discuss all of it with her other roommates so she's not alone in this. She keeps her door locked and pepper spray nearby. She's worried she's overreacting and offending her
Nope.
roommate, but I say none of them are reacting and offended enough. That could just be me and my own anxieties, though. I feel like if he was their age, it'd still be pretty weird, but not near as bad as some bald guy who probably has a childhood photo in black and white.
Damn.
He doesn't sleep there every night, so I'm wondering how much the apartment manager can or would do. How can they get through to their roommate? P.S. I don't know how long they've been dating. Sorry. That doesn't matter in this
Yeah.
situation. The age gap's already weird.
I think it's
Yeah.
just simply a matter of they have majority. Like the majority of people
Yes.
that are paying tenants
And the
there.
problem here is not the boyfriend is the problem, but your problem needs to be addressed to the girl.
And what is
Yeah.
and
She
what
needs
exactly?
to
'Cause
be
that-
told this is not okay, and we will raise this.
Okay, this is advice. I thought this was an AITA. Sorry, this
Yeah.
is advice. Okay, yeah, I would just
Yeah, you're the asshole.
yeah. How dare you? That's true love you're trying to get.
Yeah,
into
you're
it.
trying to get in the way of. Sometimes there's a bit of a temporal gap. I don't think there is anything the apartment manager could even do if
I
I
don't-
said something.
unless
He's not doing anything. He's just older.
Yeah, but I guess if 3 other tenants that pay rent there are saying like we're,
I think they would just be
uncomfortable-
like sorted out amongst yourselves.
it's almost
Yeah.
more of a civil dispute because you run into
Yeah.
this issue where you go, we're not okay with him. Like it's a slippery slope.
Squatters'
You go,
rights.
he can't stay. Yeah, seriously. But
Yeah.
you go, he can't stay here. He's not paying.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, I'll pay. It's like that's not the problem. It's we are not comfortable with him here, and you have to essentially. This is why contracts are so helpful.
Oh, they have a lease they signed. His name's not on it, probably.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's a chance none of their names are either. It may be under one name. So it's
also
like,
he's-
do you have a verbal contract essentially with them? It's a very civil dispute. It
Yeah.
feels like.
He's also not staying there every night, so it's not like he's staying there. I think
Yeah.
is the thing. It's like It's like the same thing of like, what if any of the other boyfriends came over
Right.
and spent the night and stuff like that? Like he's just doing the same thing. He's just a freak about it. Like
Yeah, and
they don't
the
like him
age is-
because of the person he is, not because of the thing he's doing.
That's
for it.
exactly
Yeah.
it. It's tough because if one of them goes, well, yeah, my boyfriend stays here every other night and he's 23. I understand why you're more uncomfortable
chill.
with the 43-year-old.
Yeah.
It's just it's an uphill battle.
Yeah. And he's not shellacking me while you guys are all here making it hard to use the bathroom.
Well, there's the problem.
Yeah.
I think you just got to be like,
They're all
hey,
jealous.
if he wants to stay here, he can pay the rent, and we'll just
Or something.
kick
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Leave.
I think that is the actual solution. Is like if we are not comfortable, we need to separate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
go live
either
with
need to go somewhere and we will pick up the slack of the rent here, or we're out and you guys are on the hook for this place.
It's super weird that the 43-year-old man won't have her over to his place.
Well, maybe he
Great
does. Maybe that's
point.
the other day.
The other
she
night,
goes,
yeah.
Well, the
They're
cardboard
just seeing
box
each other
in
every day.
in the alley
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the apartment complex
I-
is only fits one.
I know this isn't what they're asking about, but I think there is only mental issues in anyone who is 43 dating a 20.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
There is
definitely.
no excuse other than that. I don't care if you're like, oh, it's true love. And I'm sure it's been uttered, yeah, but she's an old soul. And just hit him in the
no.
face.
Yeah, no.
It's just, I am
Like this dude was, because she's 22, he's 43. He was 22 when she was like, what 1 years old?
Yeah.
yuck.
He was her age when
She was
1.
essentially born.
Yeah. That's so
I am
crazy.
32. So I'm 11 years younger than this guy. And if you told me right now, you have to go date a 22-year-old, I'd be like, please no. Like,
Don't anything but that,
That is a
please.
child. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I also can't imagine being in the mindset of like, wow, all my roommates are home. They're probably trying to go to sleep. Let's have loud ass, crazy ass
Yep.
cartoon sex.
Are you not
it's penis music. I'm
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, imagine this is that guy from Reddit who has to listen to that fuck ass dance song to have sex. The one that's like,
Like, are you not embarrassed where you're like,
I
they
guess
can all hear us?
I think it's like when you're young like that, it might be a thing of like
it's so good, it's so loud.
it. Well, I know. I don't even think it's that. I think it's more like a sense of pride that you're dating someone that
Older.
is
Oh,
older.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm embarrassed by the loud sex.
Yeah,
oh, I mean,
I really would.
I don't know. Some people are freaks.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I
yeah.
do agree, though. I used to be like, as a younger person, how are you thinking of dating this older person? And you're like, this is cool. This guy's old. He's got his life together. And you're like, no, anybody dating a 22-year-old when they're 43 does not have their life
I think you need to
together.
weigh your intentions of dating someone older than you versus the older person's
dating the
intentions
younger
of dating
Exactly,
you at your
Exactly.
age. Yeah.
Why is this cool for them?
You're dating him because he's more mature. He's dating you because you're not.
Yes. Which means he is very much not mature, because why isn't he interested in people his own age?
Yeah. It's not like, oh, you're 20, say 22, 24 or something
Yep.
like that, and you're so much more mature than the other people. Like, it's not like he's perfectly mature and you're just happen to be 20 years more mature than
Yep.
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're addressing the wrong person here, and I understand that, but if you're 22 and you're dating the 43-year-old and you're like, they just don't get how mature I am, you are extremely immature.
Yeah, you
Like,
are
that is the problem here.
the less
But
mature one.
I guess to the original problem, I think that is the solution, sadly, is you need them all to sit
You
down
gotta
with
give him
her.
You gotta give him an ultimatum.
On a
Yeah,
night
it's
that
gotta be an
he's not
ultimatum.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you guys go to dinner and you're like, we're sorry.
Girls' night.
We're girl dinner.
Girl dinner and 43.
You all sit there and you eat ice chips.
Ice chips and
I
cigarettes.
forgot to do that the other night,
You
by
did?
the way.
I
Yeah,
know, we
that's
were gonna
why I
be
looked
cut
so
the fuck up.
chubby in the Mecca Chameleon
I
video.
took a picture of myself and I sent it to Kira and I looked at it and I was like, oh.
I know. I looked at myself and I was like,
"Aw."
oh. I was like, oh no.
Body dysmorphia is super real. We are all in shape guys, and all of us look at ourselves.
No,
with
but
our
if you
shirts
go
off and
online
"Yuck."
and you look up jacked guy,
Yeah,
he's
and then,
so
like-
shredded and stuff, and that's what 75% of men look like now.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to be 16 now, and
I'm
that's the
gonna
genuine
start-
mindset you have.
I'm gonna start Test and Tren and
Yup,
Reddit
I have to.
Tide, and like I'm
What
gonna.
is Reddit True Tide?
It's like
That sounds like
it's
a-
like
that
if
sounds
you
like-
have super
that sounds like a
GLP-1.
pill that like people on Reddit take.
Wait, what is it
Reddit
called?
True Tide.
They call it Retta.
Uh,
Reddit-giltide, is that what it's called?
Reddit-true tide.
Reddit-true-tide.
Dude, Reddit-true
Reddit fake
Someone
tide.
get this guy a Reddit-true.
Combine the Reddit-true-tide with the methylene blue to create the hollow purple.
To create the hollow purple brain.
Yes.
Turn your brain purple. Damn.
But no, yeah, you just got to have them sit down and give a strong ultimatum and kind of back her into a corner a little bit and be like, we're not doing this anymore and this is going to suck. But like, sorry, we're
It's like,
super uncomfortable.
you got to choose us who have been living with you and helping
Yep.
you around the house and paying the rent with you
Yep.
over the 43-year-old man who is
Yeah, you can
definitely
date him.
dating you for weird reasons.
Weird reasons.
Yeah, you can date him, but you got to go to his place. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
allowed over
exactly.
here anymore. We're all uncomfortable.
Also,
All the SWAT team.
yeah, I was gonna say just shoot him.
Oh
Those
my
little
God.
beanbag guns. Get him! Kaiju down!
We should play Ready or Not again.
Oh
What?
yes.
Oh, Ready or
Play
Not.
Ready or Not again.
Oh,
We got to bring back Moist Global.
dude, maybe
I
we
think
do-
now's like the perfect
Maybe you're
time.
right. Maybe we do get a little gaming
Yeah, we
going.
do a little gaming. Hey, let us know in the comments if you would like to see us do some gaming videos.
And then we have the age-old question: does the gaming go on TOC or does it go on Moist Global?
I don't
Moist
think-
Global's already got a poppin' 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, you want
big
to watch some
3K.
old like 2-year-old videos of us
Yup.
playing like Ready or Not
And Lethal
Baldur's Gate?
Company, yeah.
Go look up Moist Global.
Dude, it was sad. I found my Google Drive was like super overflowing.
Oh my god! Please don't tell me.
I found all the Baldur's Gate footage. And
Hell
I
yeah,
had
delete it.
I had to delete it.
What the
I had
fuck?
to delete it.
No, I still have all
Tragic.
Oh,
50 to 60
Terabytes.
hours.
The
Yeah, 50
game
60 hours of
file
it.
is still on my old PC, which is in my closet, so it exists.
We
Like,
have-
I haven't deleted it. It still is sitting there on the
when
computer.
Moist
so-
Global is the largest gaming channel on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
we should take that PC and put it in a plexiglass display case, and it's
You
like,
can play our save file.
oh.
And if you like the skill check videos, that's where Jesse started. That was
Oh,
the birth of
that's
Jesse.
right. Jesse
Jesse-
was originally brought on to edit Moist Global gaming videos.
And you can you can tell.
That's crazy.
He's just found such a like.
He was
What?
good. Like
Oh, it was great.
he crushed it, and that's why we were like, "You're just full time, bud. Like we
Yeah.
can't lose you."
The Lethal Company one, I can't remember what it is, but I say like Jesse put up a picture of me and my nephew, and he found the most like fucked up image of like a scary looking man and like a scary looking like child, and he put a fart sound effect. And I went back and I watched it like 6 months ago, and it made me laugh so hard.
All right, so yeah, I guess to wrap this one up,
He sucks.
have them sit down, talk to her. That's the only thing you can do. They got this.
Mhm.
We'll back them up. We'll go to that dinner if you want.
It's weird. We've never had one that's like someone telling us another person's situation.
Yeah, it's
We've never
normally
had
someone in
second
it.
hand like this.
I'm serious though. I think we should pick gaming back up.
I don't disagree, and I really do wonder which channel we do.
I think Moist Global.
You think Moist Global?
Yeah.
Bring that back, not TOC.
Because
If we-
if we did TOC, I think it would.
Pull too much.
I think
Harsh, keep all this in.
yeah. This is the nitty-gritty
creative
you guys need to
process.
use.
Uh-huh.
I think we don't fuck with TOC
Yeah.
algorithm, and we can use TOC to push
Push to
Yeah,
Moist
yeah.
Global.
I was gonna say we'll start posting again on Moist Global if you guys can get it to 25,000 subscribers.
And we can just call it. We can just change it to TOC Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That's the really big problem.
Oh no!
There's this really cool thing we do where we have all these good ideas and then we go,
And then we go, we're a team of 12 people.
yeah, who edits that? Who edits that? Here's another thing. And we cannot forget this link.
Okay.
Please.
Yep.
Maybe join the Discord and we'll make a new thing.
Yes.
there.
Oh,
If you are an editor looking for some freelance work, join the Discord and we'll put an editing channel in there and send us your reel.
Yeah.
yes.
We always need new editors because we just fire them so fast. No, we have a
we go
lot
through your
of
Twitter and we
freelance
look for
editors.
problematic opinions you posted like 6 years ago, and then we let you go because of that. We pull you into a Discord call, like in a server, and we're like, "Hey guys, bad news. You said you know like into videos like 4 years ago, so
Story 4. Am I the asshole for telling my friend he should leave his wife and then he tried to kiss me?
Whoa! Wait, whoa!
So the question here is, am I the asshole for attempting to be kissed by a guy I told to leave his wife?
no. Like saying like
This is just adding context.
I think
to
it's adding context. Like
Okay.
I said my friend should leave his wife, and then he was like tried to kiss me.
Okay. I, female 35, went to a party last weekend, and I was really drunk and dancing and having fun.
Nice.
My best
Big.
friend, male 35, whom I've known for 15 years, asked me to go outside, and he told me in confidence that his wife, female 34, has been cheating on him for months. I was his best man at his wedding, best man in quotations, and have known his wife way longer than they have been together. So I was really shocked. They moved out of the city because of his wife's work, and he has been unemployed ever since. I told him I'm sad for him and asked if he would ever leave her then and move back to the city. He told me she stopped cheating and is sorry, and they are working things out. And here I might be the asshole, but I told him he's a great guy, really talented, and has a great many friends who will help him, and he is thinking too little of himself. That's both in his work life and in his relationship. I do really believe that, but I was a bit harsh and drunk, and I told him his wife and the life outside of the city that she wanted isn't worth it, and he should come back home. He didn't seem that hurt, but I found him later at the party and apologized for being hard on him and told him I'm his friend no matter what, and then I'm glad he told me. And then when we went to sleep at the party, he tried to kiss me. It was a sleepover?
Yeah, what the
I was picturing like a club.
I'm happily married and told him no and offered to hold his hand while he fell asleep. Was I wrong? Should I apologize again? Did I lead him to believe I would cheat on my husband? I'm so confused about this and don't want to be the asshole. So first of all,
Wow.
I know you were drunk. It is crazy that he was like, "Yeah, my wife cheated on me. It sucks." And it's like, you should. Do you think
should do
so
the
little?
same thing.
Do you think so little of yourself that you would be cheated on and you wouldn't just like spread your wings and fly? And then he's like, you know what? You're kind of right. And then at the end of the party, he just goes,
She wants me. That
make your husband go through it.
that's damn.
I really don't think.
That's a loaded situation.
That is.
Yeah.
I feel very bad for you.
Yeah, I feel bad for
That really
a lot
sucks.
of people involved.
Yeah.
That guy's definitely going through something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's hard, like stinky thing to do, but I don't think that's something he would do when he wasn't
Normally.
drunk and
That's
being
what I
cheated
was going
on.
to say.
Yeah.
And this is very much, we don't have only you have this information to step back and evaluate if this was you both were plastered and you're like, I'm going to talk to my husband and we're going to talk through this kind of, that wasn't like, maybe you should talk to your husband. I just mean like he should know this too, of course.
Mhm.
That's sticky.
Yeah, because at first my mind is like, no, you didn't really do anything wrong. Like if he's clearly unhappy in the situation and he's being cheated on, you as a friend of 15 years, I assume you've been knowing him just as long, if not longer, than he's been married.
Yeah.
Like you have a standing there where you can say something like that.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think you're an
clearly
asshole
not
for
happy
saying that
here.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
I think
like,
that's
when
very sound advice too.
Yeah, I don't know if when she said come back home, he was like, oh, that means
I will say the way you
that
kind of
means to
phrase
me.
that part does sound like "come to me."
Yeah, come back home. Which is where
I don't know. I think taking that context, obviously he knows she's married. Taking that to your point and being
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
I was just cheated on and I hated that. I'm going to do
That's
that
what I'm
same
saying.
exact thing. Like,
Yeah.
I think she is not in the wrong here at all.
I think except for the holding the hand.
Don't hold his hand.
Yeah, don't hold his hand.
I agree.
I think that might just be like
I think
You're
she was
drunk and
trying to like
sentimental
almost
or something.
diffuse the situation. I could see
Without
where she's
being
like,
like-
"Oh no, like go to sleep," but I
like,
would have
you've
been like,
ruined
"Hey,
everything."
I'm out," kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, you take a step back and see maybe he did ruin everything, and that's a very fair feeling to have. But that is a tough one that I also do feel like you and your significant other can make together.
yeah. I don't know.
We're not equipped to handle that one.
How long has I wonder? It doesn't really say when the cheating stopped and they decided, oh, we're gonna work on it and everything. Because like this guy could be going through the
Yeah, this may have been like 3 days ago. I
Or, like,
do
even,
think
like, a month, I
he's
think
going fucking through it.
Yeah.
He's probably drunk. That's my point is I can understand if she steps back and goes, with all of these things that happened or are happening, I'm going to talk to him about this and maybe our friendship can be okay. And I can also see the other side of being like, I'm done with that. Like, I'm not putting myself in that position. That's tough. That
Yeah.
is a really tough situation.
Yarp.
I'm sorry you're going through that.
And my wife cheated on me. What are you doing later?
Yeah. Maybe he's like sitting there and he's like, wait a minute.
Dude, she's
I
being so
get
nice.
everything you're saying. I understand.
You want
It probably feels fucking awesome to be the person cheating. It probably feels awesome.
She
That
got to move
probably
out here for her job and cheat on me, man. Wait a
What the
minute.
hell?
Holy shit.
Now I get to go back home and cheat on her? This is awesome.
Yeah.
My marriage is
Honestly,
saved.
that is another thing where he's like, we talked through it. We're working on it. Things are fixed. Immediately tries to cheat on her.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh man.
I mean, it also comes back to the thing where we were talking about where it's like your wife cheated on you and you're like, we're going to work through it. It's like, you probably aren't.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
probably
That's
not.
fine.
There's already like a weird dependency
Yeah.
Yeah.
dynamic there with you
You're
not being
probably
employed.
not working
That's,
on
yeah,
that.
that definitely is a big part of it. Not because he's a loser that's unemployed. That's not what I'm implying.
It's
He
just
just
like
is
the-
unemployed because
It's
of the
like you're
move.
already not really providing anything in that partnership, but then at the same time, like that has led to a environment where she kind of thinks she can do that.
She can push you around because you
Yeah.
don't have a job. And I don't think it's
fucked
just
up,
because
dude.
a woman can do it. I think it's like in either side of that situation. Just
Woman.
That's fucked up.
But no, you're not the asshole. I think
No.
I think given how drunk you both were, I think you handled that the best you could.
I agree.
Mhm.
Very impressive.
Your husband would be happy. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
I don't know about the hand holding thing, but maybe
The man of the house.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
I think
He's sitting there next to the fireplace with the pipe. He's got the bear rug in front of him. She better not be cheating on me out there.
I also think if you're
He's got the heads of his previous wives mounted on the wall.
Oh my god.
Bubbles coming out of his pipe.
I presume if you've probably been I'm just going to assume you've been married about the same amount of time or
For
something
like 35 years.
Yeah, since you were born, you came out the womb married. Your husband probably has a pretty good idea of your relationship. Especially if you were the best man at his
Yeah.
wedding, I think he probably has a pretty good idea of the relationship, and you should probably tell your husband. And I would assume he would say something along the lines of like,
That's
Yeah.
not good.
"Yeah, that sucks. You probably handled, like Chase was saying, you kind of handled it as best as you could," sort of thing. He probably isn't loving the fact that it happened and whatnot, but
I mean,
he's
there's a good
like,
chance he wakes up tomorrow and he's like, "Thank God that you did not.
Yeah.
"Kiss me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for pushing me away."
Yeah. The fact that you didn't, I think, absolved you of
Oh, absolutely.
pretty much anything.
Yeah, I think on your end, this is all a gut check from you. Like,
Yeah.
I think all we could say is it's totally your call
Yeah.
with
Also-
that friend and not the asshole for the other stuff.
This is clearly a group of young at heart adults.
yeah,
Because they're at a party.
what
in
fucking
their
house party you going to,
mid-30s,
dude?
where
What?
They're like, I gotta sleep here. Wherever
That's
this
my
is.
nightmare.
Wherever
going
this
to a
is.
house party, drinking, dancing, and having to sleep there. Get me the fuck home to
Nope.
my bed.
That's why
I don't care if I'm plastered. Give me my keys. I'm going
I'm
home.
fishing them out of that bowl, dude. And sure, this was a swingers party. We're all here to bang, but
that's okay.
Maybe that's the context we're missing.
that's true. She was like, he tried to kiss me after we had an orgy.
I already found my person for the night. So.
that's
It
the
wasn't
thing that
cool.
does kind of at first I thought it was going to be a swingers party
Yep.
situation, and then he's like, "Oh no, I wouldn't let him kiss," and also the cheating thing, and it's like, okay, so I guess it's just a strange party where you're 35, you go to the party, getting fucking blasted, and then you all sleep at the same house.
I'm fucking drunk. I can't get home.
Oh my god.
Is there an extra guest bedroom?
Also, live your life, do your thing.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, I'm
trying
not
to judge you.
Judging, yeah.
It's just not what I like.
I would not be caught doing it.
Have we gotten ages
35.
35
confirmed?
Yeah.
confirmed ages.
Mid 30s.
Confirmed. Well, I haven't truly
Very,
confirmed. They
very
told
young
us
at
they're
heart
35.
adults.
35.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If
They're
Danny
the
was
best,
like,
they're
Matt,
the best Western fucking passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
if Danny was like, Matt, having a bunch of people over tonight, I'm making drinks. We're all gonna sleep on the floor, like we're gonna get crazy and dance. I'd be like, shut the fuck
I'll
up.
play devil's advocate
Yeah.
because when I go out for the evening and I'm drinking, I have anxiety about how I'm getting anywhere
Yeah.
safely the whole night. Like I'm
That-
always thinking about
That
it.
is
yeah.
fair.
If I know for sure I'm at the place I'm staying, I can truly like relax
Let
at that
loose.
point. So like I would appreciate
That's-
like a house party where I
No,
get to
that's
just
my
like
point.
That
like,
kind of party here would be pretty like comfortable. I feel like
Right.
because this is a pretty like safe place.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and it's also safe if they're like, dude, everybody's welcome to sleep here. Because same thing, I tell people all the time, like, we've got a guest room, you can stay there. I really don't fucking want you to, but you can.
Yeah.
Like, please get out of my house. But I would be like, yeah, I'll leave my car here and I'm gonna Uber. I'm like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you've left your car at my house and Ubered home
Yeah, it's
before,
not my
right?
preferred thing, but also there's like
Right.
a level of drunk that is
Yeah.
acceptable to get when you're staying somewhere, and a level of drunk
I
that's
agree.
acceptable to get when you have to make your way
Right.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, that's true. It's pre-planned. Once again, live your life. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you're 58 and you're doing house parties where you're naked sleeping on the floor drunk, I don't care.
Well, the naked is I think you're adding it on. a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's an addendum from.
Well, no, I do those parts. I just don't
Oh,
do the
okay.
drinking
Oh.
part.
Alright, yeah. Maybe they're all ex-Mormons
How
who
do
just
people
got out.
go to orgies?
I have wondered
That's
this
so-
for so long.
So I
Not like
think-
something I want to be a part of, but how do you get into that community?
Like,
You
get
have
there-
to be. So I'm pretty sure there's like an invite.
Like, you've
thing.
got to be invited. Like,
You have
this
to-
guy's
yeah.
cool.
You have to go and do tests before it.
That
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the beginning to the start, where like you're sitting around and you've got a drink in your hand and
I
you're
think
like,
everyone just probably gets really drunk. if I'm being
you have to
honest.
get.
I think you have
recruited.
to, right? Drugs and
Yeah,
alcohol, because
yeah.
if you're like,
Okay, let's get
I'm-
this party
no,
started.
here's the
think
thing.
some
I
people are just
guarantee
like that.
people are just built like that, especially the ones. We're all asking, how do you do orgies? The ones built for orgies are the ones going to orgies.
Yeah.
They don't have to ask how to get there; they find them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They,
I was gonna
they
say, you're
know
probably
what they're
seeking.
They
doing.
just they're walking down the street, a random piece of it. Oh, another one.
That was one of my favorite stories. I won't say who said it. I think the four of us were there, where they ended up at a party that they thought was just a party.
What is this?
One of our creator friends.
Oh,
Do none of you know this?
I don't.
Can,
I'll tell
can
you.
you look
after.
up who it is on your? Show me a picture on your phone of who it is.
Yeah,
Who
can
had
I
the
also
story
see
happen?
the picture?
Yeah,
I don't recall this at all.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I invited 50 people.
I do. I do. Kind of,
This was a good episode.
This
was a good
this was a
episode.
good episode.
and the thing is, we got right to the point
we did on all of them.
on
I think-
all of them.
Look, it's so split. I think more people actually say they like the yapping.
They do.
every
It
time
is
we ask.
actually overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another thing at the end of this episode. If you've made it here, all 12 of you, we can't say that joke anymore. This show's growing.
Yeah.
The support's been nuts.
Yep.
Spotify's going crazy. Cheeky's been going crazy. Thank you guys for everything. All those links, as always, will be in the description. And once again, if you're a kick-ass editor or a shitty one, we just won't hire you. Remember to go to the Discord in the description and put your reel in the editor tab that we're going to put there for you. So thank you guys so
It'll
much.
definitely be there.
It will
Put that Spider-Man edit that people
certainly
keep
be there.
posting.
Yeah, you know what? Real quick, edit this, dude. Whatever you just did, that's how we're rating you.
All right.
He let that one hang.
Yeah.
I started getting embarrassed. I was scared.